Under the eyes of God, Kier, do you take Noémie to be your lawfully wedded wife? By making this commitment, you are joining in the sacred covenant of marriage.
Yes! Oh, I'm sorry. I got excited. I'm sorry. Noémie, I can't start vowing a single thing to you without first telling you why I love you the way that I do. I'm not always certain whether or not I've done enough good in this life to deserve this kind of love, but my God, how fortunate am I to get it anyway.
Kier, do you know what my silent whispers to God sound like? Why me? Why us, and how did I get this lucky? Then I'm almost immediately reminded it's because you were made perfectly for me by God himself. In Mark chapter 11, verse 12, the Bible says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." I asked and he answered in the most unimaginable way.
You've been a beacon of positive change on my path to being whole. I've always felt like my heart was a bag of fractured glass, just broken and shattered, but there's something about the way that you love me that puts those pieces together and makes me feel powerful.
I sometimes feel unworthy of a love like ours because I truly found my best friend in you. And while our good moments are amazing, it's the not so great moments that allow me to understand that our relationship has pushed me to grow, evolve, and to take a step back and evaluate myself. You make me want to be a better person, a better partner, and a better friend. You encourage me to follow my dreams. You've expanded the limits that I put on myself. And because of you, I can say that I love the woman that I'm becoming.
Psychiatrist M. Scott Peck defines love as the one to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. When I look at both of you, I literally think of this definition. I feel like you guys are the living epitome of what this definition of love means.
Noémie is a woman of her word. She knows, I'm sure, to respect the vow she just pronounced, to love you, to cherish you in good and bad times and the whole life. The stage that you have crossed is a door that opens into a wonderful world that you are going to create. As I quote again, love does not consist in gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction.
Thank you for always being my cheerleader and for always being my soundboard when I need clarity. Thank you for accepting my family and friends as your own with no question or hesitation. Thank you for unapologetically telling the world how much you love me time and time again. Thank you for loving our daughter and teaching her that generational curses can and will stop here. Thank you for choosing me to build this legacy with and for trusting me to be your person and confidant.
I can't put our love into words, but you know how when we be bonding over cooking shows and stuff because we both real greedy? And the judges will mention how the acid of the tomato sauce beautifully complements the heat of the habaneros, even though those two elements are so very different. That makes me think of us. I can't put our chemistry into words, but you know how when we be bonding over music and stuff because we both secretly still think we're gonna get a record deal, and the melody of the beat takes the rhythm of the words someplace magical, even though those two elements are so very different? That makes me think of us.
Calling you up at 2 in the morning, but you don't wanna talk, you don't wanna bother. Yeah, so I took another shot, let my brain do the walking. I don't wanna.
Kier, I'll be honest, I don't really remember when I met you, but it's because every time you've greeted me, it just felt like family right off the bat. You've been so lovable, so personable, just so kind. You are literally like a brother to me. So I'm very, very, very happy that you are joining our family.
I'm sorry, I know I'm one of the family members that messed it up. I just want to say I thank you. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for loving my cousin the way that you do. He deserves it, and I know you deserve the love that he gives you too.
Noémie and Kier, love one another. Be happy. Make everybody here happy or envy of you. Take your love is like a pandemic that is spread like a powder in the passage of our guests here present.
And I thank your mother. While I never got the chance to meet her in person, I felt her spirit since the first time we met, and I told you that. You are everything I never knew I needed, yet you still surpass everything I've ever wanted. There's no doubt in my mind that who and where we are is meant to be, the good, the bad, and the slightly petty at times.
This guy, on the strength of himself, very little help, put himself in college, worked through college, became a brother of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, got a master's degree, became a public speaker, a champion of mental health and black men and black dads. But the most important part, he met the love of his life in the process.
Noémie, because you illuminate every single room that you walk into, a lot of people look at you, but I see you. Baby, I see you, and I vow to always see you. I vow to acknowledge all the little things that you do to make my life feel full and to make our life so beautiful. I vow to never let anyone know my heart better than you do.
I'm so honored to stand before you in this moment, on this day, and in front of the entire world to happily and humbly vow to be your wife. To make you, our children, and God a priority. To always push you to be the best man that you can be. Whew. And I promise, without question, to stand beside you, behind you, or in front of you in the battlefield, whatever the call may be. To grow with you, but to also stretch you. To love you through your pitfalls and to cheer you on through your victories. To turn up with you and to turn down with you at night. Until I take my last breath, I am yours, and I love you so much.
I vowed to choose you over and over and over and over again with no regrets. This isn't the first day of the rest of our lives. No, this is just one incredible chapter of a truly unforgettable story. Girl, your love is a gift that I never knew I needed, but now that it's in my possession, I refuse to go a single day without it. So today, tomorrow, and until this crazy world takes its last spin, it's you and I. I love you.
One jump. By the power vested in me by the American Marriage Ministries and by the state of Florida, I pronounce you as husband and wife, lawfully wedded before God. Kier, you may now kiss your bride, forever sealing your union.